Never give your partner a second chance if they do any of these three things. Now, I'm not saying you should not forgive your partner when they do certain things against you, or you should not give them a second chance. But for these three things, these specific three things, the best thing you can do or you should do is to walk away from that partner. It's not always advised that you stay with someone that doesn't know how to treat you right. Because the more you stay with that person who doesn't know how to treat you right, the more they break you. This is why most people come out from relationships being broken, because you are with someone who you should have walked away from since. You were there hoping that they will change, and you are giving them second chance upon second chance, and they were becoming even worse. So if your partner does any of these three things, the best thing you can do is to immediately walk away from their lives. Number one, if they never helped you when you needed them the most, even when they had the means to help you. Have you ever been in situations whereby you were very sick or you had an emergency and you needed someone to give you certain amount of money, or you just needed someone to come through for you? Then you called your partner up and they started giving you different excuses, even when they could have easily done that thing for you. Once a partner does this to you, that's when you needed them the most, when you needed someone to come through for you the most, they disappointed you. Never give them a second chance. Because if they really valued you, they would have done everything possible to come through for you. The essence of having a partner is so that two of you can help each other at your lowest moment. This is why two of you are partners. Even when the whole world doesn't want to come through for you, at least your partner should come through for you. So if somebody fails in that aspect, of what use is that person being your partner? You basically have to walk away from them and look for somebody who values you and who will always come through for you when you need them the most. The second thing you should never forgive or even give your partner a second chance when they do is when they go behind you to shame you and insult you. Now, it's a different thing when you are with your partner and you criticize them constructively. Then there's also a difference between going to their back to insult them and shame them. For example, your girlfriend went behind your back and was insulting you with her friends, that you are broke, that you are a nobody, that you can't even take care of her. If you're a man and you hear this and you confirm that this is actually true, that your girlfriend is gossiping about you with her friends, insulting you, broke shaming you, what will you do? Will you still be with them? That's stupidity. Why would you be with a woman who goes behind your back to shame you, and you call that person your partner, and you call that person your girlfriend? It basically makes no sense. There are certain things that women will do, or your partner will do, and the only reasonable option, or the only reasonable thing for you to do, is to walk away. That is as simple as that. Why would you be with a woman who goes behind your back to broke shame you, or you don't even last in bed? And instead of her to help you overcome that challenge, she'll go behind your back and be telling her friends how you're a 1 minute man, how you don't even last in bed. If you hear this, how would you feel as a man? Would you still want to be with that kind of woman? No. But there are so many men out there who their girlfriends or their partners even do worse, and they still stay with her, or they still stay with him in the girl's situation. Know when to leave a woman, know when to leave a man. The signs will always be obvious, but most of you choose to give them a second chance. You keep giving them second chances until they break you, until they make you to develop low self-esteem, until they make you to develop inferiority complex, simply because you want to be with a man who is not worthy of being with you, who should not be with you, who is not healthy for you, yet you choose to stick by him or by her. Have common sense. It's very, very common. So have it. The third thing that if your partner does, you should never give them a second chance is if they constantly compare you to other men and put you under financial pressure. If you're a man and you're dating a woman who all she does is compare you to her friends' boyfriends, constantly tell you how her friends' boyfriends are buying them wigs, taking them on vacations, buying for them this and that woman is unhealthy for you. And if you told her, babe, I don't like this thing you're doing, If you do it again, I'll break up with you. And she keeps doing it, and you break up with her, and she comes back to beg you, don't give her a second chance. Because a woman who can compare you to her female friends' boyfriends is a toxic woman. Those kind of women are the women that will push you into doing something that you don't want to do. They'll push you into putting your hands into something you don't want to put your hands into, simply because you are trying to satisfy her. These women are greedy women. So the best thing you can do is to push them away from your life once they start doing this. And once you break up with them, never give them a second chance, even if they come back begging. Because the truth is, a woman who cannot be satisfied by what you are giving her, if you bring her back into your life, she'll still not be satisfied. Because that is how her mentality is. Women who their mentality are like this can never change. That is how they grew up. They grew up seeing men as people that should give them a soft life. They grew up seeing men as people that should give them all they want. And they will always be looking at other men and comparing you to them. The fourth thing that if your woman does, you should never give her a second chance is a woman who never accepts that she's wrong. She always feels that she's right. She can never apologize. Once you discover that this is how your woman behaves, and you finally break up with her, and she comes back begging you, don't take her back. A woman who believes that she's always right, even if she begs you from night to tomorrow, if you give her a second chance, she will pretend for a while, but as time goes on, she will go back to her normal character. I've seen situations like this so many times. A woman who never feels that she can be wrong. These are the worst set of women to date, because they are masculine, they are toxic, and they will never give you peace of mind. It will be as if you are with someone who is always fighting you in your own house. Whatever she does, as long as she's wrong, she'll find a way to make you feel that you are the one that is at fault. She'll find a way to always blame you for all her problems. She will never accept that she can never be wrong. So why you with that kind of woman? A woman should be teachable, and a woman should know when to say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. So if you're with a woman who doesn't know how to apologize, who doesn't even feel that she can never be wrong, like, why would you want to be with such a woman? It basically makes no sense. Because these women, with them by your side, you will never grow, you will never progress, because you will never have that peace of mind to even progress as a man. So avoid such women. And once they start exhibiting this character, break up with them and never give them a second chance, because women like this can never change.